All right, y'all, we are back with another video. And before we start, please put prayers for Donald Trump in the comment section. We must protect President Trump at all times. And it brings me to this video right here where Donald Trump then hired Tulsi Gabbard for a debate prep, that's coming up. He gonna have against Kamala Harris. I feel like Tulsi Gabbard is a great pickup, especially to the fact that she destroyed Kamala Harris back in July of 2019. We all remember that. Kamala Harris didn't have no comeback. She got destroyed on stage. So Donald Trump picking up Tulsi Gabbard was a great idea. So, and like I said before, I feel like in this debate, Donald Trump is going to take the knockout blow towards Kamala Harris because she's already not doing any interviews. She ain't taking questions from reporters. She ain't doing anything. So Donald Trump he more than likely probably only got one time to debate this woman, and he gonna go for that record. He gonna go the reason why she won't close these borders, she want to let criminals out of jail, especially people who did horrible things. She want to clear the prisons out, all type of stuff, want to raise your taxes. Donald Trump has so much to talk about against Kamala Harris, and he is going for that knockout blow. I want y'all to watch this entire video that Tulsi Gabbard just had on Fox News about Kamala Harris, how bad she is. And like I said before, this was a great hire for Donald Trump. Make sure y'all please watch this entire video, and I'm gonna let the entire video play, and I'll let y'all know what I think about it in the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this. Like I said, please hit that like button so more people can see the video. And let's dive straight into this video, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, Tulsi Gabbard's a former Hawaii congresswoman. She sat on the House Homeland Security Committee. She has debated Harris as well. Good morning to you. And that debate is one of the reasons why we wanted to bring you on here. Before I get into the whole border policy thing, I just want to play this clip of you on stage with Kamala Harris from, I guess it's 4 or 5 years ago now, and ask you a very specific question about this exchange. Roll it here.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana.
I am proud of that work, and I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work.
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
So that was quite the moment, July of 2019. You gave an interview to the AP saying all you had to do was Google that information.
Yeah.
And that you were surprised that her comeback was not more effective. What do you mean by that?
Well, she really didn't have a comeback. I think she revealed in that debate the same thing that I think her campaign handlers are worried about right now is, Kamala Harris is an empty suit. They are trying to create this new version of Kamala Harris to match what their pollsters are telling them so she can say whatever she needs to say to try to win over voters, which is the most offensive thing, I think, because they think we're so stupid as to forget what her record actually is. And so, in 2019, very simply, I confronted her with her hypocrisy, how what she said was very different than what she actually did. And she had no answer for it. She had no explanation. She didn't even try to own or justify what her actions were. And that's going to be the key thing here for voters as we head into this election is, Kamala Harris will say whatever she thinks she needs to say. We have to pay attention to her actions because on every single major issue, you will see that same kind of hypocrisy that I pointed out in 2019, where she'll say one thing, but her record tells a very, very different story.
Well, she's got 3.5 weeks to straighten it out because that's when the debate is on September 10th. Here's another issue that you're talking about here, Axios. When she was running for president in 2019, she was for decriminalizing illegal border crossings. No more, she has backed off. And that's just one of the issues now, okay? And here is Harris in her own words on border policies.
I'm not in favor of decriminalizing or not having consequence for. We have to keep. Let me just be very clear. We have to have a secure border. But I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented and cross the border as criminal. We've got to critically re-examine ICE and its role and the way that it is being administered and the work it is doing. And we need to probably think about starting from scratch.
I want to know, when you become president, would you be committing to close immigration detention centers?
Absolutely, on day one. On day one.
You need to do a 180 on all of this now, Tulsi. And the only way you can effectively do it is if you have the media in your back pocket.
Which she does. She has the mainstream propaganda media helping her, collaborating with her. Frankly, they should be reported for these in-kind contributions they are making to her campaign, because they are doing her work for her. They're trying to claim that she was not the border czar after all, even though there are many, many clips of them saying, well, she was in fact the border czar. I think, you know, so many of those clips she may try to say, oh, well, that was back then, that was back in 2019. The problem that she has to reckon with is the fact that her actions, her positions, and lack of action and failures for that matter as vice president match very directly with what she was saying in 2019. She really does believe in open borders. They really do believe in allowing millions of illegal immigrants to come across our borders, flood our communities. They really do believe in making sure that they have over 10 million new future voters. So again, actions will speak louder than words. Kamala Harris is fake. She's a consummate politician. We've got to pay attention to her record as vice president. We will watch together and see how she does on all of that. Tulsi Gabbard, thanks for coming on today.
Well, there we go right there. And I can guarantee you that Tulsi Gabbard is the last person Kamala Harris wanted to see, or the last person Kamala Harris wanted to hear about. Just like Tulsi just said, Kamala Harris is fake. She only going to tell the people what they really want to hear, but she's not going to do anything. Donald Trump said the same thing. If this woman win, she going to go back to her old ways. She want to let these criminals who did horrible things to people, let them out of prisons. She want to have cash bail. It's just so much stuff about Kamala Harris. The woman is not fit to be president. I heard Black Conservative Perspective said the same thing, is that Donald Trump gonna have to go ahead and do the knockout blow on her, because like he said, if Kamala Harris felt like she won the debate, like when her and Donald Trump face off, if she lead that debate feeling like she won and the media feel like she won, she's not gonna want to debate Donald Trump anymore. She want to try to leave off on a good note, and that's exactly what Black Conservative Perspective said. And I get exactly what he's saying. So that's the reason why Donald Trump going to have to go for the knockout blow. He going to have to go ahead and attack everything about this woman, her record, and all. He's going to have to attack all of that. Attack them open borders. Attack her wanting to raise state taxes. Attack her on the fact that, like I said before, she want to let these criminals who done did horrible things to people, she want to let them out of jail, just walk scot-free. This woman is not fit to be in office. Like I said, right now, she's been running from interviews. She ain't been doing any interviews. She did one interview, and that was with her VP. That right there do not count. She, like I said before, she don't want to do anything with reporters. She don't want to answer any questions because she can't. But she will be exposed come September 10th. When Donald Trump destroy her on stage, what they gonna do then? What they gonna do then? They gonna try to swap her out and throw somebody else in there? Because I'm telling you now, she didn't even have a chance with Tulsi Gabbard. What you think gonna happen when she get in front of Donald Trump? And the fact is, she still want everything to be on these leftist networks. See, that's the thing about her and Joe Biden. They want stuff to go their way. They don't want to accept anything from Donald Trump. Donald Trump wanted to do a debate on Fox. He already accepted theirs on CNN. He accepted that. But he tried to get one on Fox, and she don't even want to accept it. She want to go to ABC, NBC. She want to go to these networks where they don't even like Donald Trump, so she can have the advantage. Same thing Joe Biden thought, but look what happened. Look what happened when Donald Trump went to CNN. Straight destroyed Joe Biden. Destroyed him so bad they pushed him out of office. The same thing is going to happen with Kamala Harris. The woman cannot talk. That's why she's running from these interviews. She don't want to answer any questions. So like I said before, Donald Trump has to go for that knockout, because this might be the only time. This might be his only chance to debate Kamala Harris on everything. Because I'm telling you now, if the woman feel like she don't want to debate once leaving there, she ain't going to want to debate Donald Trump no more. I'm going to tell you that right now. She is not going to accept another debate. Because she's going to try to run with it. Oh, I won. Oh, the media said I won. So I'm not going to debate Donald Trump anymore. I'm not going to give him a chance. I'm going to leave just like this. That's the reason why Donald Trump has to attack. And I know he's going to attack that record. But I have faith in Donald Trump. I know for a fact he's going to destroy her. Just like I made the same promise that he was going to destroy Joe Biden, and that's exactly what happened. And he's going to destroy Kamala Harris as well. Like I said before, him picking up Tulsi Gabbard was a great idea, especially like I said before, someone who destroyed Kamala Harris back in 2019. She attacked everything about Kamala Harris, and she had no comeback. Just like she's not going to have a comeback against Donald Trump. Now she want to steal his no tax on tips. Ain't that crazy? Her first policy that she tried to come up with is stealing from Donald Trump. She's trying to mimic everything Donald Trump do and say. Trying to mimic everything. Trying to pander to black people, now she's paying comedians. She's paying Ricky Smiley. She's paying Steve Harvey. She's paying all of these people to talk bad about other black people that won't vote for her. Just like Ricky Smiley, he's mad because black people don't want to vote for Kamala Harris because he got paid, so he feel like all black people should get in line because he said so. No, we got mind of our own. We want to get Donald Trump in office. Kamala Harris had 3.5 years to do everything she's been saying she's going to do, and she ain't did nothing. The woman had 3.5 years. And now all of a sudden she's promising she's going to bring groceries down. She's going to close the border. She's going to do this. She still haven't did it. She's the VP right now. She can still do everything she's saying, and she ain't touching it. She want to try to get your vote so she can get back in office. She going to leave them borders open. Everything going to go right back to normal just like it is. All the things she's trying to do is lie to get in office. Lie to the voters just so she can get back in office, and we ain't falling for that crap. Because I know for a fact I'm not. So like I said, we must elect Donald Trump if we want to make America great again. We got to. Like I said before, I have faith in Donald Trump. I know he's going to attack. We will be going live September 10th to watch that debate. So make sure y'all be ready for that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.